What is vibing? This is Vish, and today I'll be responding to the Kardashian show on Kendall Jenner says that Kylie Jenner ruined her night at Palm Springs. I'm a meditation coach and I've guided hundreds of people on their meditation journeys. If you have any questions about it or want to learn how, either comment down below or message me on Instagram at VishVibes. Also, if you can hit that subscribe button, I'll be truly grateful. So I know this is a very new type of video reaction that I'm making, and it's really just intended towards expressing how you can practice spirituality and really just being meditative and learning breathing practices and just general meditation techniques to get through your daily life. And that is why I'm focusing on the Kardashian show, because I feel like a lot of us can relate to their everyday dramas, with the exception of the exuberant luxury lifestyle that they live. So hopefully, as I critique and give some advice to what is happening from the meditation perspective, it is something that you can learn from also. Let's get straight into the video.
Just like, I feel...
You want to try that cow shirt? Could be cute with your shoes.
No, I wanted to wear your brown other outfit, but then Kylie comes in and everyone comes down to Kylie and lets her wear whatever the she wants.
Whenever we are in Palm Springs, we really just stay at the house. We don't really leave the community, and it's always just chill vibes. So I didn't even really think to bring something to go out in. I didn't think we were gonna leave the house.
I came in first, and you offered me those outfits first. So that's why I'm just like annoyed.
I feel really underdressed, and I had said something earlier today that I didn't really have anything to go out in, and Courtney was like, oh my God, I have so many looks. If you need to borrow anything, just come into my room, literally take whatever you want.
Kim, do you have an extra outfit for Kendall?
Yeah, she can go look. Wait, let me see what I've got.
Has?
I like that, but do you want me to see? Okay.
Alrighty, okay, I'll have to make a quick pause right here. It was a little, I guess, interesting to digest all this material. I really don't watch the show at all, and so I was just trying to see and observe what was happening. And I guess the first comment I have to make is, I notice a tendency for people just to talk out of talking purposes. And I've learned that it's important to really harness that power of listening. The power of listening and just being present while others speak will eventually enable you to provide more of an important as well as significant response to actually help someone when they're saying something. If you were to just blindly talk and say you're feeling this and feeling that and just going off, it really isn't the most constructive and isn't something that can be used to help better someone else. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, with regards to this whole topic of what you're wearing and what you feel like, I definitely think that feelings are valid and that thoughts are valid. However, you shouldn't be given too much importance to any of these things, because at the end of the day, thoughts and feelings come and go. And the same thing applies to this body. So worrying too much about what you look like also is not the most conscious. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's okay for this body to be looking well and presentable, and I would always emphasize dressing this body based off of the environmental needs. So if you're going out and it's really cold, it'd be nice to cover up, and if it's really hot, then you don't have to cover up as much. And so just basic things like that would be important. However, attaching a label as to wearing this makes me look like that for no other reasons than just what it looks like, I think that's a little unconscious in nature. And that's because you're attaching a label to something that really doesn't exist, and it's really just the preconditioned societal definitions of what certain things are and what this outfit would look like for what purpose and what occasion. I do understand that certain outfits are appropriate for certain occasions. However, there's no need to be too attached, and if you don't have that clothing, that's okay. You have three options. First off, take a nice deep breath and then exhale. And then with that clear mind, you can either ask someone else for what they have, go buy it, or just find what works best in that situation. Let's continue.
Corey, take the shot with me.
The first shot is always the hardest. You look cute. Kendall! Oh, like you deserve the outfit more.
It was for me. She literally offered to me while we were laying.
Kendall, I have such a cute dress coming. It's sheer, it's red.
Whatever, you're a hater. You're not gonna ruin my night. I'm having a good time.
Hey,
You ruined my night, so I can do whatever.
No, I have the best dress sister night is turning into just cat fights left and right, at least for once. There's no beef with me in court.
Kendall, it will fit you. It's so bomb.
I'm not gonna go inside and like change again.
Wow, that was truly such an interesting clip, and I initially wasn't really sure what to say and what to even critique. But then I stuck to the power of listening and was truly able to just observe as consciously as possible as to what was happening and what are some things that you can do if you find yourself in similar situations. So the main takeaway at the end I had was, if you ever find yourself getting in a fight over anything, first realize that a fight is really not about one person. It's always between two people. If one person is yelling or screaming, they're not fighting, they're just yelling and screaming. But if you get involved and you react unconsciously, then that becomes a fight. So you always have the power to not make it a fight. That is why I would always emphasize and recommend when someone's attacking you, for instance, in this case, for not doing something or just ruining someone's night, for example, first just listen. Listen to everything that's being said. After everything is being said, without you interrupting, then you can give it a couple of seconds, and if it requires some space and time to just take a breather, then please do so. Excuse yourself, and then take a couple of quick breathing practices on your own. You can even close your eyes, inhale and count 1 in your mind, exhale and count 2 in your mind, and then keep doing that count as you're able to just de-stress and defume from all that stuff that was put on you. Then you can go back, and only if the person is open to receiving that feedback or even responds, then can you go and share what you feel and what you think. It is important to always share and respond out of respect towards what they've said, but without attachment towards any sort of attacking towards character. You see, when someone attacks this body, this mind, this personality, or any of those things, you have to realize that you are not any of those things. This is really just a costume at the end, and so there's no point taking it seriously. Never take it seriously, because as Self-Guru says, when you take life so serious, you'll become dead serious about life. It is a game that we must play, and yes, certain things do require serious tension, but at the end, like I've said before, this is all temporary, so there's no need to take it personally, and that is where I'm really just trying to go with this. Try to consciously address the concerns of the other person. And again, if you're realizing that they're not really receptive to what you're saying, then just give it some breaks, and you don't have to talk to them. Give them some time and give it some space. Space and time will always provide for more clarity. And at the end, I just want to wrap this up by expressing how unconditional love is super, super important. An inspiration that I've had is the sun. The sun unconditionally rises up for you, and regardless whether you hate it, like it, doesn't matter what feeling you've got towards it. This is the reality of life. It rises up for you, provides you the light, provides you the warmth, and it just doesn't care about what feeling is being felt towards it. It will always unconditionally provide. That is what I've learned and want to practice with my life, and would encourage you all to practice as well. Let's just say someone is rude to you and someone is mean to you. Just unconditionally provide them with love. Sometimes that is what a lot of people need. Just love, and then some meditation will always help. Thank you so much for watching this response to this Kardashian show clip. Make it a great day, take it joyful, and stay conscious.